Hi everyone, it's Ali. Today I'm going to show you how to make this white on white card. It's actually quite quick and simple really, and I was inspired by a couple of cards by Joy Taylor that I've seen recently, and I thought I would give it a go. So I'm going to use the Beautiful Day set from Altenew, and I'm just going to use the outline, flower and leaves there from this set. Because I'm going to stamp them in Versamark ink and emboss them. So I'm just lining those up. I'm going to use my mini misti now just to stamp those up, just positioning them. I knew I wanted to do 2 of the leaves, so I just had to position the stamps so that I could fit 2 of the leaves in there eventually. So then I'm just going to stamp up those, and I'm using my EK powder tool there just to make sure that my embossing powder doesn't stick to where I don't want it to on the paper. And I'm just using my Versamark ink pad just to stamp that up. And then I actually am going to use an iridescent embossing powder by JudiKins, but I'm just also restamping, again positioning that leaf and restamping that leaf so that I have 2 of those, or that leaf set, so that I have 2 of those at the end. And there I've got my JudiKins embossing powder, and I just shook that off over a piece of scrap paper and then tipped it back into the container. And now I'm using my heat tool just to set that. And I've just slowed that down a bit. You can see there the shimmer in that shot there of how lovely that comes up. And I'm just using my dies that I bought along with this set to cut those out, running them through my Big Shot. And I also just used a die from Avery Elle called Hugs, and I cut that out of some white card. And also a piece of shimmer paper that I have, some silver shimmer paper. I've just used a circle die there to cut out a circle to go behind the flowers, just to ground them a little bit on the card and give it a little bit more colour. And just positioning those pieces to where I would like them to go. I know you should just take some time to put things in position and see where they look nice and sort of get the card in my head. Then I've used a piece of Glad Press and Seal, which I got from Simon Says Stamp, just to pick up those pieces so they all stay in the same position. And I'm just going to use my roller glue there to secure the circle to the front of the card. And then all my pieces stick to that Glad Press and Seal, and I can just place them on top and get the orientation right, and then put some of the roller glue on the back, and then I can just position it back onto the card and everything's in the right position. And I've just pressed it down really lightly because I might need to reposition a couple of those leaves and flowers, which I do because they're hanging over the edge of the card there, and then I'll just push them down and that secures the tape really well. And then I'm going to pop up that flower a little bit with some 3D foam circles, just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I'm also going to put some 3D foam on the back of that little Hugs die cut there and secure that onto the front. And all that's left to do is just to pop that little sending on there, which I've stamped in Versamark ink on black card and white embossed it. And I'm just going to pop that up with some 3D foam as well onto my card, onto the front there above the Hugs. And that's it. It really was quite a quick and easy card, and it's quite a nice, elegant effect that you get from this. And even though you can't see it that well on the iPhone shot, it really is quite shimmery and lovely. So thanks for joining me for another video. I really appreciate you watching and visiting my channel, and I'll see you again next time.